Testing, testing. All right, we're here. We're back. We're back. We're back, everybody. To see y'all again. Give me one moment. Hello, everyone. We are back again with another banger video. I am your host, Aramis, and we are back again with another basketball truth and knowledge. This will be part 2. Now, look, I will prop the music just about in a minute, but 2 things. First one is new subscribers. I got 2 videos on my YouTube channel. First one, no views yet, but I want you guys to run up the views, run up the subscribers. I just want you guys to get that running up. And I appreciate you guys putting up 6 views on my first video. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Let's get it going. I want the second video to have the same amount of views as the first one. And this third video one right here, I want this to get to at least 10 views. At least 10 views. Okay? And at least to have at least 5 subscribers. That would really be a lot to me. And second one, I want to give a shout out to the Post Podium Podcast. Let's go to that real quick. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I want to congratulate them for having 86 subscribers. I love their content. I love their video. I am also a producer for that podcast. For those who want to watch football more and who would love to see and love to hear about it, slide over to that, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, and watch that. But until then, let's jump into this video. Let me go ahead and stop this music real quick. All right, music is off. Now, this will be a recap of part 1 last Saturday. Last Saturday, I talked about NBA trades and All-Star talks conversations, and I made a discussion about the starters for the East and West, which is LeBron, Giannis, and seeing Dame in that starting. I made a whole debate about it. Not wanting Dame to be a starter. Some of you guys might disagree with me on that. That's fine. I can understand you guys have your own opinion. So how you feel about the all starters, let me know. But for me, not having Jalen Brunson and Curry in both the starting lineups for East and West kind of breaks my heart a little bit, really, because and this shows, why are the votes so low for Curry and Brunson? Like when I watched, I'm sorry, no, when I watched them present the All-Star starters, and then they show like the votes, like Curry and was like the bottom. Why? I mean, actually, no. I'm sorry. Curry was at the top. The media picked Curry as number one, I believe, and the rest just just being favorites is being favoritism. Just want to pick certain players that they thought would fit best and would be a starter or should be a starter. But I will be getting into this. Will be another short video just because this is part two. Um, and then I will save the rest for next Saturday. If you guys want a part three, let me know. But this is part two. So let's get into the All Star reserves. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Oh, never mind. I already had it pulled up. So, as you guys know, this is I will give you guys a recap. So the starters are Luka, Kevin Durant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic. That is the Western starters for the All Star. The Eastern starters: Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Halliburton, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum. Now that is I kind of don't like the starters on that right now, especially Dame. Like Dame, really? He has great numbers, but let's really talk about it. For one, why isn't Maxi on there? Why isn't Maxi a starter, bro? Ever since James Harden left Philly, Maxi has become an elite point guard. An elite. Come on now. But I mean, it's always the media, it's always the players, fans. It's always something, right? It's always something. But that's fine. But I will give you the reserves. I will give you the reserves for the All Star. Oh, by the way, it's Sunday. Another confirmation. It's Sunday, February 18th at 8 o'clock p.m. on TNT. The Western reserves: Devin Booker, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Karl-Anthony Towns. The Eastern reserve: Bam Adebayo, Paolo Banchero, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, and Julius Randle. Now look, there has been a minor change to the All Star lineup and the reserve. Joel Embiid is hurt. He has a left knee meniscus injury, according to the Golden State Warriors game. So we don't know how long he's going to be out, but just know that he's injured and he will not be playing in the All Star game. So the NBA, the commissioner, and they're gonna put a way to, no, I mean not put it, but find a way and find a player that can sub in for Joel Embiid and Julius Randle because of his shoulder. Um, so I mean, honestly, if I'm looking at this right now, I would say you could replace Joel Embiid with, hmm, I don't know. I think Paolo Banchero. You can replace Joel Embiid with Paolo Banchero, and Julius Randle can leave out of there. I would replace him with Trae Young. Give my boy Trae Young a shot in the All Star, bro. It's been since 2019, 2020, the All Star game. He wasn't in it one. He wasn't in the 2021 All Star. Wasn't in the 2022 All Star. And now this is the 2023-2024 all now this is the 2024 no yeah 2024 All-Star. Has not made it at all. What you know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna pull up his I'm gonna pull up his stat lines. Just because of that. Like I don't understand why he's not in the All-Star. But yet again, it's the votes, which I highly don't like at all. Okay. All right. Check this out. This is a summary for 2023-2024. He's averaging 27.1 points per game. Total rebounds is 2.9. Assists is he's averaging 11 assists. His field goal percentage is 42.9. His 3-point field goal percentage is 37.6. His free throw percentage is 86.1, and his effective field goal percentage is a 51.4. But if you go to and he's played 43 games. He's played 43 games. Okay. But like as far as his remaining of the career, 396 games he's played. Career wise, 25.6. Total rebounds for career, 3.6. 9.5 assists total career. 43.7 for career. Like, come on. Like these numbers. Dog, these numbers. Like why aren't you guys considering he should be an all-star? He's literally an all-star. This man is dropping 30, 20, 50. Bro. That right there just had me mad. It's just seeing how he's not an all-star kind of made me agitated, irritated, annoyed, frustrated. I can see a lot of things right now, man. This show was supposed to be positivity, man. I don't know. You might see me hate a few things like in this show, but it's my show. If it was your show, you would have had your, you would have had your way of being positive about it, but not me. Not definitely not me. Now, this was 2 days ago. These were potential first time all stars, as it was for the reserve, which was 2 days ago. Jamal Murray, a potential first timer all star, averaged 21.2 points per game. Rebounds per game is 3.8. Assists per game is 6.4. Field goal percentage is a 47.8. 3-point percentage is a 41.4. Free throw percentage 86.0. I don't understand why he didn't make it. Jalen Brunson, I'm happy he made the All Star. Congrats on Jalen Brunson. I congratulate you for making the All Star. Wish you should have been a starter, but Tyrese Maxey, I'm proud of you for making that. Scotty Barnes, he should have made it too, but yeah. Derek White. I was hearing a lot of people saying Derek White should be an all star, but no, not really, because bro is averaging 15.8 points per game, 4.0 rebounds per game. I mean, nah, I wouldn't give it to him. Chat, definitely not. Maybe. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, nah, but he's only a nah, but he's only a rookie though. Maybe. No, definitely not. I don't know about that. But yeah, that's enough of but enough of the All Star talk. If I already finished that, we're gonna move on to the next subject. NBA trades, trade talks, rumors. I seen a rumor about LeBron James being traded. Now, I I had this discussion with a friend of mine who's in the podcast of the Post Podium podcast, Keyshawn. Um, no, not just him, but they kind of brought up basketball, made conversation. I kind of chimed in on him being traded if his son was to ever come to the league. Honestly, that statement when he said about, oh, Bronny can play for us right now, like he can come to this league and play right now, bro. He's not you. He's not you, LeBron. Carmelo's son. Like, do you think Carmelo would say that about his son? No. Like, bro, you have so much faith in your son Bronny that he can potentially fit that role for the LA Lakers. Like, no, bro. Oh, we got my water and everything. Oh, water's over there. That's fine. But snap, I didn't even go live, guys. Hold on. But yeah, it's back to the conversation. Like, bro, Bronny's only averaging 5 points a game, at least 4 points of assists and rebounds. He's really averaging, bro. He's averaging at least amount of points he should be averaging. Last game he had what it was like 6 points, bro. I feel like Bronny is not taking this like I feel like Bronny's not taking this serious quite at all. I feel like he feels laid back. He feels like calm and like comfortable. He's not comfortable. But in like LeBron, would you want your son coming on the court and giving you 6 points? That's it. And be like, oh no, it's okay. You do better next time. Okay. 7 points. Like, bro, like, okay, like I'm not discrediting Bronny, bro. I'm not discrediting at all, but bro, Bronny is not NBA material. He's not really. Bro, with the with his career stats right now in college, this man can go in the league undrafted. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I mean, like we've had a lot of undrafted people, but not a lot of undrafted people. It's not normal. It's not common to have to the NBA to have people undrafted players come in. And of course, they would get sent to the G League because for some reasons. Um, but yeah, Ron, before you come to the media and exploit that he can be manageable coming to this league, please be mindful, bro, because everybody's gonna come for your neck. Be like, bro, Bronny is this and that. Like, look how he's playing. Like, look, come on now. But enough of that right now. Let's talk about LeBron James leaving the Lakers. I'm hearing a lot of talks about him going to the New York Knicks. Let's take a look at let's take a look at that team. You got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, which you just required, Julius Randle, Josh Hart. You just gave up Manuel quickly. You just gave up RJ Barrett. And just wait till Mitch Robinson comes back next season. With LeBron, bro. Come on now. Like, according to Stephen A, he said that if he goes to New York and plays for the Knicks, that is a potential championship team right there. Like, LeBron's looking for a fifth ring, right? He's basically the manager. Like, he's basically a manager of that team. Like, you have to be in this league for too long to be calling shots. This man's been in the league for 21 years. 20 at most. Made his 20th All-Star straight. This man made every All-Star. Like, I used to be a big fan of LeBron, really. I don't know, man. I quite don't know how that ended with me not being a fan of LeBron no more, but deep down, I still am a big fan of LeBron, and I'm a big fan of Curry. I got a few favorite NBA players, but if you guys want to know about that next episode, I will talk about that. But that's enough conversation talk right there. Um, I didn't have a lot of stuff a lot of stuff written down or hold on, guys. But I want to run down a list of stuff that I heard so far. I want to do that for you guys. Um, as far as trades, honestly, actually, I want to continue talking about the LeBron trade, really. So the organization has determined that they will not be trading LeBron James. They will not be trading him at all. As far as like the DeJounte Murray, Trae Young, those trades right there, Zach LaVine, that's another trade right there too. The Detroit Pistons are strongly considering on getting Zach LaVine. Zach, my man, do you really want to go to Detroit? Do you see their record? Bro, they got the worst record in the league right now. And you really want to go to Detroit? Are we sure that Zach LaVine is the missing piece for the Detroit Pistons? Because right now, I'm not too sure about that. I mean, people might say that he is. People might say that he's not. But in my opinion, if Zach LaVine, if I was a big fan of Zach LaVine, I had his jersey. I had like I had posters of Zach LaVine. I would want him on a winning team, on the championship team, or just a team that is capable of going to the playoffs and is close enough to hit the championship and win, possibly, depending who they face. Teams I would most likely want him on. For one, Knicks. Two, LA. Three, Golden State Warriors. Four, Milwaukee Bucks. That's just that right there. Like, to be honest. So another huge trade. Well, not huge trade, but another trade. This is new. Steven Adams, Victor Oladipo. Now, remind you, Steven Adams is hurt. He's out for the whole season. I don't think he will be coming back. Definitely not, because the season is almost over. Because you got the All Star week, and after the All Star week, you only have a minimum of like 14. I think it's I don't know how many games you have left after that. I kind of forgot actually. But I'll look that up and I'll bring that and I'll include that into the next podcast video. So Rockets and Grizzlies. Rockets required Steven Adams. Grizzlies will be receiving Victor Oladipo with 3 second-round picks. Now look, out of those 3 second-round picks, choose wisely on who you're gonna get. Because right now you don't have Marcus Smart, you don't have Steven Adams no more because he traded him. Jared Jackson is only big now. John Moran is out for the season. Derrick Rose just came back. So I don't know, really. I mean, if you really think about it. Oh yeah, and this too. I want to add this too before I move on. What if LeBron is the Lakers on the move? Now this is a big if. You got to go to State Warriors. If the Golden State Warriors traded for LeBron, this is what they would give up. You're just if we were to get him, you're giving up Wiggins, CP3, Kuminga, plus whatever draft round pick you're giving up. That's 3 players and a draft round pick. Do y'all really want that? I mean, I'm okay with giving up CP3. I'm okay with giving up Wiggins, but I'm not trading away Kuminga. No. After seeing his performance lately in these past few games, dog, the man almost dropped 30 last night, bro. Against I forgot what game that was, but yeah, I mean, let's move on to the next one. The Cleveland Cavaliers. People are saying that he would go back to the Cavs, or that's what people want him to see, or that's what they want to see. And honestly, this is who you're giving up: Garland, Okoro, LeVert, plus draft round picks. If he does go to the Cavs, you got Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell. Even if he's still gonna be on that team because he's in the trade talks. Yes, so the Knicks, like I was just talking about, but this is what but this is what you're gonna be releasing: Randall, Grimes, Fournier, and draft round picks. So not only are you getting LeBron, but you're giving away Randall to LA. LA will be getting Julius Randle, Grimes, and Evan Fournier plus draft round picks. It's not bad. I feel like LA would do talks with conversations with that pick. Him going back to Miami, he's already agreed that he's not going back to Miami. He's already agreed that he's not going back there because if you're going to Miami, this is what Miami is giving up. Hero, Robinson, Jovic, and draft round picks. Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to see him in that in Miami again. Um, but yes. Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. This is regarding to the question. No, not the question. But this is regarding what I started in the beginning of this video about Trae Young not being an All Star. Trae Young, 2021, averaged 25.3 points per game, 9.4 assists per game. Doesn't make an All Star. Trae Young, 2023, 26.2 points per game, 10.2 assists per game. Does not make an All Star. Trae Young, 2024, 27.0 points per game and 10.9 assists per game, but does not make an All Star. You tell me if that's not make you an All Star. Like, bro, I get Trae Young is not on a winning team. I get that he's putting the team on his back and he's trying his very hardest to win games. And his record is not too good either. But bro, it is not all about record. Like, it is not all about records. It is not all about what seed you're in. Doesn't matter if you're in a 12 seed, 8 seed, 9 seed. Like, it doesn't matter about that. Here, I want to go back to the All Star talk again. Here's an all NBA all snub team. Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox, James Harden, Sabonis, Butler, Kyrie, Lauri Markkanen, Gobert, Wemby. Honestly, Wemby, bro, I don't. I think it's too early to see to say Wemby should be an All Star. It's too late. He's not snubbed. No, I just think it's too soon. Like, it's too early to see Wemby an All Star. I just don't see it. Like I said again, people would disagree with me, but if you want to have this conversation, we can have this conversation. Because for one, Wemby's not ready to be an All Star yet. Like, come on now, bro. And James Harden should have been on it. Trae Young should have been on there. Sabonis, definitely not. And he's nowhere near better than LeBron or AD. You can't even, like, AD's better than him. Much better center than him. De'Aaron Fox. No. Kyrie. Isn't he still hurt? Isn't he hurt? I mean, like, even if Kyrie did make it, you have to find a potential player to replace him, anyways. Porzingis, Butler, Derek White. I mean, bro, you're averaging 15 points a game. I don't see Derek White getting there. Kyrie, that's a conversation you want to talk about there. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So let's bounce back. Let's bounce back to the trade talks. Trading season begins. Trading block. CP3, Andrew Wiggins from the Golden State Warriors is on the trade block. I mean, Steve Kerr says he doesn't want to lose CP3, but he's hurt. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like he has improved our bench. He's made our bench more and more better. But I don't know. I mean, I would hate to see him go because I feel like that's another missing piece that will have to bench out. And we got Draymond back. Kuminga's playing strong and better. And in my eyes, he's better than Jordan Poole. Way better than Jordan Poole. Stays in the gym, works on his game, and improves on the court and in the game. I like that. Wiggins, I mean, after seeing him being put on the bench and him coming up the bench and him swapping between Kuminga and himself, I think he deserves. I think he is on the trade. I think he should be on there. And then you guys, Bruce Brown. Lakers, Warriors, Knicks are interested in Bruce Brown. Lakers, Warriors, and Knicks. I kind of want to see him go to. I want to see him go to LA. I feel like I feel like he would like fit well with LA. Multiple teams interested in DeJounte Murray, primarily Lakers. So you got Lakers, Bucks, Knicks, and Pistons. Do not send this man to the Pistons. He is not going to win any few games. No. Send this man. Ooh, I'm liking the Bucks. I'm liking the Bucks, man, for real. I'm liking him in the Bucks uniform. Kind of want to see that. But I also want to see him in the Knicks uniform, too. Trio of vets and final year of contract on Lakers radar. You got Tyus Jones, Spencer Dinwiddie, Gary Trent Jr. Here's another one. Knicks interested with Daniel Gafford and Jordan Clarkson just off of Julius Randle's injury. Jordan Clarkson, if they get Jordan Clarkson, I feel like he's a good scorer. I don't know too much about Jordan Clarkson because I don't really watch him. There are some players that I kind of lose sight of, which kind of bothers me, which kind of gets me a little irritated too because I watch a lot of basketball. I watch every single player. I monitor them on my laptop. I just look up stats, and then when I hear conversations about these players saying, "Oh, they're not good," look it up. Have that conversation. But I'm gonna start watching Clarkson more because I feel like he is a really good player, and seeing him on the Knicks would help them out. Royce O'Neal, targeted by multiple teams: Kings, Suns, Cavs, Bucks, Wolves. I don't know too much about Royce O'Neal. Send him to Kings. Send to the Kings. PJ Washington is likely to be traded to a contender. You got Kings, Cavs, Dallas, Thunder. Send him to Dallas. And that's just and I'm gonna wrap that up for the trade talk. I'm gonna wrap that up for the trade talk, and I want to add something else to that as well. So I'm add a little different to this video. I want to talk about NBA stuff that's happening in the NBA. And I just saw this today. This was 19 hours ago. JJ Redick says that the NBA should increase the All-Star game roster number from 12 to 15 because the league and talent pool has expanded. Yes, you should expand it to 15 to a minimum of 15. having a roster of 12, like if you have these many players that is questionable of becoming an all-star and the rest just gets snubbed just based off the media and the votes. So it's kind of unfair to only have 12. So you should increase it to 15. If you increase it to 15, then that would be very much helpful. Then have these players who didn't make it can make it. There's still room to fit these players in. I think you should. Moving on to another conversation, and this caught my eye too. Honestly, a lot of things caught my eye, so I'm gonna go off of that. So the first thing I talked about in the beginning of the video is All Star talks. Then we talked about trade talks. Then we talked about should the NBA extend the All Star. That's another conversation I brought up. Now I'm moving on to another conversation. I'm trying to keep this minimum so I can have enough time to say a lot of my stuff that I want to talk about. The big man perk, Kendrick Perkins. Perkinson. Big perks, big list. Championship contenders. He's got the LA Clippers at first. He's got the Boston Celtics at 2, Denver Nuggets at 3, the New York Knicks at 4, and Milwaukee Bucks at 5. LA Clippers at 1, definitely, most 100%, definitely. If the playoffs begin right now, the LA Clippers can win the championship right now if they could. And that's just a fact, really. Yep. Who should replace Embiid and Randall in the All-Star game? Yep. I talked about that too. And also, I want to give another shout out to Russell Westbrook being the only guard in the NBA with 25K points, 8K rebounds, and 8K assists. Congratulations, bud. You are moving up history ladders, man. Moving up there. Okay, I talked about Zach LaVine's trade. I talked about that. I talked about the Rockets trade. Yep, 25K career points for Russell. Russ hits 25,000 points. Yep. He's behind Ellis English. He just passed Reggie Miller, passed Jerry West. No, I'm sorry. He's behind Jerry West, Reggie Miller. James Harden is behind Alex English. And yeah, so. Oh yeah, and another thing too. I watched a video on this guy talking about by why Curry shouldn't be in there or why NBA players shouldn't be in there just because they're in the lowest seed or just because they're the greatest. I want to quote on that. If you really want to go off just off the standings of the NBA, then it would be very confused. It would be very hard for the people in the votes to have these players come into the All Star. So, seeing that, I just saw a post. The Sacramento Kings, Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. They have a better seed than the Lakers. Lakers is an 11 seed. Why would you go off of that? There should be no reason why you're going off of that. Like it doesn't make any sense. If you really want to go off records and based off where they're at, then LeBron shouldn't be in there. Curry shouldn't be in there. Uh, Giannis wouldn't. I mean, no, I would say Giannis wouldn't be in there. Like half the players who have a low seed in the NBA wouldn't be in there. So like Anthony Edwards would be in there. Shy would be in there. Carlton Towns would be in there. Giannis, Dame would be in there. Who else would be in there? Anybody who is not in the 10th seed down should not even be in the All Star. So like Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I wouldn't. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think we should go off of that. And I want to add another conversation that I had with the fellow folks of the Post Podium podcast. We had an argument. Well, it wasn't an argument, but it's somewhat of an argument conversation regarding Curry changing the game or everybody shooting now because of Curry. No, yeah, Curry's the greatest shooter of all time. Yeah, he has that belt on his shoulders for being the best shooter of all time. But you gotta think of it this way: some people just have that in their bag, like shooting. Like Curry was just interviewed, and they showed him a clip of students shooting from half court, shooting from deep, and missing, saying that he changed the lifestyle of game, and coaches are mad like that. And Curry said, like, I understand about changing the game, but like I didn't tell you to shoot that from deep. He's not telling his players, oh, you should only shoot from deep. Like, no. And honestly, Curry is not the only Curry's not the only shooter in the NBA right now. You got Damian Lillard, LaMelo Ball, Trae Young, Klay Thompson, if you can. You got a lot of good shooters in the league. And yes, like Curry changed the game. LeBron changed the game. Like a lot of these greats changed the whole game. Like, and a lot of it is just because of the rules that the NBA has made. Each year, rules are changed. Each year, calls are being changed. New calls are being added to the rule book. So of course, none of these players are attacking the rim as they can. None of these players can get open shot or be able to drive to the paint and be able to turn around and hit a fadeaway mid-range three, or no, I meant mid-range two. Like, on top of that, and the foul calls unnecessary. If you like, I mean, yeah, like we've been having a lot of floppings and stuff like that. Like you flop, you get a tech. Hanging on the rims, like, and you get a tech for hanging on the rim. Can we just dial back to the old era? There were a lot of people hanging on the rims, and you wait till now for it to be an issue. That anytime a player hangs on a rim, you're handing out a tech. Does that make sense to you at all? Put that put that down in the comments if you think that makes sense at all. The NBA makes these rules so that players makes it unfair for the players, and then honestly, there have been a lot of ejections this year, and it's insane. Head coaches getting ejected back to back, players getting ejected back to back, texts everywhere, bro. Like this, like when have I ever seen an NBA season where it has been all all techno, like all techs, all ejections, teams having 43 free throws, 23 free throws at the line in the fourth quarter. Head coaches coming to the media saying, "Oh, this is unacceptable," and then they're getting fined for it. We're getting fined because we're expressing that the rules are dumb. Like when I saw the rule change that the NBA is doing, I thought it was dumb. Like why? It's a reason why this like in today's era it's not competitive. It's really not. People gonna say, "Oh, it is competitive." No, it's not. Half the players are taking shots from deep. Half the players are taking shots more than going to the paint. But they try to go to the paint, but they try to avoid fouls. But then you also got refs calling unnecessary calls, and then you got to review it. And then and you got the commentators saying, "Oh, that's not a foul." But guess what the refs are calling? Flagrant one foul, foul. Like are the refs blind? Like, and stop calling these late calls. Like if you see a call contact, call it. Why do you think these players are going off on you? Why do you think these NBA coaches go off on you? Refs, you can't get mad because they're showing their emotions to you. Let you know, like, yo, it's a foul call. Call it. Blow the whistle. Like, what are you doing? I had to step. I had to take a step back from watching games. Like I missed. I feel like maybe about like 4 or 5 games I missed just because of that reason too. And there's another reason why. The reason why I don't keep track of most games is because my podcast is every Saturday, so I keep it a minimum of like if there's games coming on at 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'll watch those. But if this game come on at 10 or 11, it doesn't end till 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not watching that. I'll watch half of it, but then I'm turning it off right after, and then I'll get the final score the next day. So yeah, what time is it? 8:22. Let's see what else I can bring up. Okay, I pretty much talked about most of the stuff already. Okay, so yep, I was just talking about the Chris Paul trade and Gary Payton trade. Steve Kerr commented saying we're not going to find better players than those guys, CP3 and Gary Payton second. In a trade, it's exceedingly rare to make a deal where you can upgrade your talent to that level. Bro, I'm sure there's players that would be better fit for you. And CP3 is gone, and if Gary Payton is gone, I'm sure there is players. Zach Levine would fit well with you boys. Who else would fit well? Siakam. Siakam would have fit well for you, but Siakam was at the Pacers. I kind of want to play this audio. Let me see.
Due to injury, CP and GP. Are you viewing them coming back as maybe the biggest acquisitions you can get at and around the deadline?
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to find better players than those guys, in a trade. I mean, it's exceedingly rare to make a deal where you can upgrade your talent to that level. So I'm excited about getting those guys back. Moses, too. We've been shorthanded these last couple of weeks, but all three of those guys can really help us for sure.
Coach, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it sounds like you're saying that with the deadline approaching, that a deal is somewhat unlikely. Is that how you feel?
I think a deal is almost always unlikely, but that doesn't mean a deal won't happen. And that's Mike's job anyway. It's really not anything that I concern myself with. Mike will obviously call me and keep me in the loop if something's going on. But the fact is, most trade deadlines, not much happens. So you just try to do the best you can with what's happening at that particular time with the team, and that's what we're doing right now. I think we're getting better. I know we've had 2 really tough losses this week, but I like the direction our team is trending, and I like the guys who are coming back off of injury.
You mentioned the 2 guys who are still out due.
So, just off of that, so you're basically saying that you won't find players better than that, or that would suit you well. Honestly, I like the old CP better. Back when he's with Lob City. If you guys remember the old era, Los Angeles Clippers, Lob City, DeAndre Jordan, Jamal Crawford, Blake Griffin, CP3. Man, I miss the old era. I really do. I miss it as much. But yeah, like those times, like that CP3 was a monster, bro. Like the points he had, like his career stats wasn't crazy, was insane. And I missed that old CP. I missed that CP3. But honestly, seeing his new CP3, like even players who's been in this league longer, they gotta develop in new ways. They gotta change up their new ways, change up their old ways to new ways. Become better, improve better. That goes for Curry. That goes for LeBron. LeBron was always a passer. He was never a shooter. He can shoot the ball. Don't get me wrong. He can shoot it. I just never saw him as a shooter. But he's starting to improve his shooting a little bit. Curry as well. Him playing defense now. Him grabbing boards now. Some players can break their own limits and progressing themselves to be better, improve their game better. So, but I mean, after hearing that, I mean, like, if you truly don't want to have CP3 traded, then do what you can. Get that man healthy. Keep him healthy. Keep Gary Payton healthy, because he just came back and got hurt again. Like, how do you come? Like, and that's the same thing with Ben Simmons. This man came back. He was supposed to face the Phoenix Suns. He was supposed to face KD, his past teammate, but got hurt. Like, bro, that is. I knew it, and it's crazy because I called it. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, wait, he's back, bro. He's gonna get hurt again. He gets hurt, and now he's out for I don't know how long. But when I said by and improving better or changing better, that goes back to the conversation that I brought up. That I had an argument before with the host and Post Podium podcast, them saying that Curry's the reason why people are shooting this and that. No, he's not the reason why people are shooting. People are just improving their game. some of these players can't shoot that well. Some of these players can play defense. They can pass. They can shoot. They can defend. But if you want to improve to get better, you got to work on what matters to the game. Like if you think shooting can help you, work on that. If you think playing defense can help you, if you think defense is the key to to helping you out, work on that. Like for LeBron, in this era, he's the most dominant player we have right now. After Kobe, after Michael Jordan, he's most dominant. Without a doubt, he's most dominant. But yeah, I mean, like we can't say he changed the whole entire game. Like, he changed the whole world. Like everybody can only shoot threes. Like, no, you don't see a lot of players shooting that many threes. Curry is like the main one who shoots the most threes. It's chaotic. It's crazy that people are talking about this and bringing this up. But I don't know. I want to bring up something else before I end it off. But I want to see how far I have off on this. Hold on, guys. My glasses. I can't see. Oh dang! I got an hour in this joint. All right. Well, I said most of everything. This is part two. Part two. I did say this is gonna be a short one, but I get greedy and I just I give out more information. I get greedy sometimes, but we are an hour in this show, so we'll finish it off and we'll pick it back up. A fresh new episode next Saturday. I don't have a time to start this up. I will work forward to to give you guys a time limit to when I will start and to when I will end. So I work forward in doing that. Oh, and another thing, I am looking for another host to come onto the show to talk with me, or I can do phone calls if you want to hop into that. I enjoy that. I want to try to expand this business, this podcast, spread like worldwide. I want to work on that. As far as social media wise, I want to put it on Instagram, Facebook, because right now the only media I have on my phone right now is Instagram and Facebook. So those are my two platforms I'm gonna put it on. Oh, and YouTube as well. So like I brought up in the beginning, make sure to check out the Post Party Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, X. Make sure to go over there, subscribe, and run it up. Viewers, subscribers, run it up. Because right now there are 86 subscribers. I want to see them get to 100, 200 subscribers. Like I want their podcast to grow. Get them to 100. And get mines to at least 10 right now. But that's it. This is the end of my show. I will start the music up. I will be right back. All right, people. This is the music. You already know what it is. You heard in the beginning of the show. You will hear it at the end of the show. This is what we're telling you that this is the end of the video. Now look. That's weird. My music just cut out apparently. But yeah. So thank you guys for tuning into the show. I'm your host, Aramis. This has been Basketball Truth and Knowledge. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for 6 views on my videos. I want you to run up the second video. I want you to run up this video, run up my subscribers. Again, go to the Post Party and Podcast and run the numbers up for the subscribers and the views. Run it up. They want to see it. I want to see it. Stay tuned for the next. Stay tuned to the next video Saturday. Peace.